Hello, good morning. How are we all? So today is all about your ideal reader. So I've written a blog post, which I will post beneath the broadcast. But I want you to start thinking about who it is that you're actually going to be writing for, whether that's writing a book, writing a piece of poetry, a journal, whatever it might be, but obviously more importantly, that who you're writing the book for. So let's start thinking about some of the things that you need to consider. So one of the things is your readers' demographics, and that just means how old are they. It might mean things like their income, their family size, their status, stuff like that. Then you might want to look at the psychographics. So what are their challenges, their concerns, their desires? What are their views and what do they think about things? So that's kind of where you do a little bit of research into trying to discover how to put them into some of the other categories. I will get my words out. What else have we got? Well, we've got geographic. So where are they? Now that could also be, are they online and offline? So what kind of groups do they hang around in? Are they in Facebook, LinkedIn? Do they go on Pinterest? Are they Twitter fans? That kind of stuff. Do they go to networking meetings? Do you find them in clubs? Do you find them in the supermarket? Where do you find them? Sociographics, and then what are their kind of individual characteristics? So what are their values, their passions, their attitudes, friends, hobbies? What kind of things influence them? Now, the key thing for today is I want you to go through that process. Then the other thing in the blog is a what do I call it? It's an archetype questionnaire, and that's for you to go through and have a bit of fun. So do the demographics, then do the archetype questionnaire, and you're basically, you're answering things like, what newspaper do they read, and you give them a name, and you might have one for a man and one for a woman, and all that kind of thing. And it's designed to be a bit of fun, so have a go at that. Then I want you to do this final piece. And this is about the head, the heart, and your gut, your intuition. So if you were writing and you were writing for someone who was mainly up here, so this reader is going to be practical. They like systems and processes. They like to know how they're going to do things. You might find them setting goals, and using the book to create accountability. So the kind of person that puts the book by the bed and then either in the morning, at night, opens the book, does an exercise, scribbles in a journal. So they're reading your book because they want to learn something practical. So that's a head person. Then you've got your heart person. So this reader works very much from their heart. And they're going to want to read a book that's going to help connect them to their passion and their purpose. They want to have something that's going to guide them to make them better and the world a better place. Again, they're going to have the journal by the side of their bed. And when they reflect, it's going to be that they'll come inwards, they'll connect to their heart, and they'll take what they've learned from your book to give them a greater sense of what that purpose is, or what their purpose is. And then you've got your intuitive reader, and this is somebody who's going to use your book to get really deeply connected to their feelings, and they want to be guided into how they explore what their message or what your message means to them, and then how they can evolve, expand, and transform. So I want you to think of a couple of things. So which is your book? Are you typically writing a book which is head, heart, or intuition? Or is it a mixture of all three? And then I have the second question is, how do you bring the head, the heart, and the intuition into each of your chapters? Now, before we go, you will remember that we're doing this, where's my camera gone today? There it is. We're doing this little exercise, and I've gone and done the bit that we did yesterday that's like, why are you writing this book? And then today I've had a look at some of the other reasons that I would want my ideal reader to read the book. So I'm looking at what is their why. So why are they going to read my book? And I'll take a picture of that and share that in the group. And I invite you to do the same. So that is what today is all about, is who is your ideal reader. So have lots of fun, and I'll see you in the group. Bye for now.